And speaking of charging, we really can't miss this topic. The battery and its lifespan. Personally, I always look for the watch that can give me the longest charge. It's not complicated. My watch is always on my wrist. It wasn't like that before. With my good old Suunto, I was only wearing it to make my sport activity or to go out. But that was in 2012. Now that my watch calculates a lot of stuff throughout all the day, like my heart rate, my respiration per minute, the number of steps I take, it calculates my quality of sleep, it even gives me the weather, the time at what the sun will set and rise, and it's even my flashlight. No. It's something that I won't live without. It's in a way an extension of myself. So I want to take it off as less often as possible. Having a watch that has a charge that lasts more than a week is absolutely brilliant. When I see a watch that claims to check your sleep quality and only have a charge of 36 hours, I can't stop thinking that it will never work. If it gives you a lifespan of 36 hours, you will surely recharge it every day because it will not last a second one. And you will probably charge it at night because in the day you will use it. So it will never calculate your sleep. A longer battery lifespan is essential for somebody who go on multi-day or multi-week expedition. And it's quite a luxury to not constantly wondering when you're gonna take it off to charge it. But yes, a very long charge of battery comes with an our choice of model as it's associated with some other features. It must be a big watch. Yeah, big battery means big watch. It also means that you have a screen that is less pleasant to look at than some other watches, because yes, an AMOLED screen consumes a lot of energy. And actually, yeah, with the reflection, actually, it might seem terrible. Oh, and now this one off. Okay. You will therefore have an MIP screen as we saw earlier. Not unpleasant to look at, just less visible than the AMOLED. Even if you do some tweaking on your AMOLED watch to save some battery, you will always ending up draining faster than the MIP. Anyway, I think you get it. And at this point, it's also a matter of personal choice. Just ask yourself the question. Look at the battery lifespan of the watch you want to buy and ask yourself if you're comfortable with it. Oh! And before we move to the next topic, one thing that I really appreciate is when my watch gives me the remaining charge time. Because basically, if now I would go out for a ride and, oh, I only have 6% left. Is it enough? I prefer when my watch tells me, well, you have 3 hours left to do your activity. Oh, so I'm fine. Garmin, again, on this point, is absolutely brilliant. I always have an indicator to tell me, depending on what I am doing right now, how much time I have left. So for example, just right now with my 92% of battery in smartwatch mode, I have 27 days of battery. And if I go for a bike ride, well, I will have 80 hours of battery. But if I turn on my flashlight, now I have 4 hours. And if I keep the flashlight and go out of the GPS activity, I now have 5 hours. But if I want to have more time of flashlight, I can go to less brighter flashlight and I now have 6 days of battery. You see, it's brilliant. I constantly see how much time I have left depending on what I'm doing with it. So if I go out to do a GPS activity at night with my music and the flashlight turned on, I can quickly see if I have to sacrifice something to complete my activity. So having a percentage indicator is good, but if your watch can translate it in time, it's way much better.
This video was an extract of the most complete sport watch purchase guide on YouTube. If you want to see the full video, you can click just right here, and if you want to see the other extracts, you can click just right there. Otherwise, if you're ready to buy your own watch, you can follow my link in the description. And now would be the time to click somewhere, like right now.